Okay, let's just get right into it. It feels like every single day there's a new must-have AI subscription popping up, right? It is completely overwhelming. And that feeling in your gut, the fear you're just throwing money away on stuff that doesn't work, that's real. We're constantly told to subscribe, upgrade, buy now. But which of these tools are actually worth the cash?
You know that moment when you look at your bank statement and just think, where is all this money going? Well, if that's you, you are in exactly the right place. We're going to cut through all of that noise, all the marketing hype, and give you a super clear, expert-backed guide on how to spend your money smartly on AI. Seriously, think of this as your new, simplified investment plan.
All right, no more messing around. Let's get straight to the good stuff. We're starting with the yes list. These are the tools that get a total green light from the pros, the ones that actually deliver serious value and are a rock-solid investment for building a workflow that's both powerful and, efficient.
That's it, just 4. We've gone through tons of paid AI tools out there, and when you boil it all down, the list of subscriptions you absolutely need to pay for is, well, it's just these 4. Look, this isn't about having the most tools. It's about having the right tools that work together and give you the biggest possible bang for your buck.
And here they are. This is your core AI toolkit. First up, you've got Claude Pro and ChatGPT Plus. These are your absolute powerhouse language models for things like writing, deep thinking, and analysis. And yes, you really need both. They have different strengths, kind of like having 2 different experts on your team, which gives you incredible flexibility. Then you've got Nate. Think of Nate as your personal robot for automating all those boring, repetitive tasks in your browser. It's a massive time saver. And finally, there's Windsurf, which is basically a superpower for research. It lets you digest huge amounts of information like articles and reports in no time. See? Together, these 4 cover all your bases, and they do it without making your wallet cry. This is what a smart, high-impact AI strategy looks like.
Fall into what I like to call the free alternative trap. These are tools you shouldn't pay for, not because they're bad, but because there are already incredibly powerful and totally free versions out there that do the same thing.
This table breaks it down perfectly. Let's take Gemini. Sure, there are paid versions, but you can get access to its core, powerful engine completely free through Google AI Studio. Why pay for the fancy packaging when you can get the engine for free? The story for Firebase Studio is even simpler. The main tool is already free. There's literally no reason to go looking for a paid version. The smart move every time is to just use these amazing free tools and save your subscription money for where it really makes a difference.